Alrighty, I've got one more brace to put into place. I've straightened up, must see I've got to tighten that one up right there, boom, and I've got to add one up here. As soon as I get that done, I'm going to stain all these that haven't been stained yet and go over some of the other, add more stain just because. Then I'm going to start putting down the subfloor or underlayment, however you want to refer to it as. More to come. And there we go, the last cross brace. If you look, everything's much more squared away. All angles. Now I gotta take a break and start staining and start putting the floor down. Alrighty then, here is the first sheet of thermal 7/16. Now, what do they call it? Radiant barrier, okay? Tech shield, aluminum foil. Alright, so I've laid out the first sheet just to show. I'm gonna pull two more out and I'm gonna flip them over and stain the underneath. This goes up so it keeps it reflects the heat, reflective heat back into whatever the building is, house, shed, barn. Keeps the heat inside, and the thickness of the OSB and whatever insulation underneath, or CDX, whatever insulation's underneath, R13, 14, what have you, will help and assist in keeping the cold out. There you go. There is the first sheet stained. Now you can clearly see that's the same color as the deck. Now what I did on the frame is I started off with copper coat, and then when I started running low on copper coat, I started adding every bit of oil-based stain I had, mixing it together and then going over the frame. So there's at least, except on the cross supports, there's 3 or 4 or 5 coats of stain on the frame. Should be fully penetrated, should last forever, long after I'm gone. Now when I rolled this out on the first sheet of thermal barrier, I rolled it out vertically, then I rolled it out horizontal with respect to the height of the sheet standing up. Then I went over it a second time to smooth it all out and make sure that it was fully penetrated that wood. I'm going to do the same thing here, then grab another sheet, and so on. And there we are, 2 sheets with the cedar penetrating sealant and deck stain. And right here you see this is copper coat. Now this chipboard is a little bit different than that in the fact that this has been subjected to weather. Unfortunately, I'm still going to use it. It's got enough copper coat in it to last a lifetime. At any rate, that's all we're going to see on this until the next video. I'm taking a break. I'm going to let the moisture, if any, that's in the wood burn out during the day. Then I'll come back tomorrow, flip the sheets over, and start putting the floor down.